sound quality is probably not very good, but that's never really the focus of any of my videos. I'm not sort of obsessed with quality of sort of production. I'm more about ideas and expressing them, and as long as you can hear my voice and see my face, that's what it's all about. I'm in Rye at the moment, which is where my grandparents live, and yesterday I went into a junk shop, and I've always found junk shops really interesting, because when you walk into them and look around, you're hit with the knowledge that every single tiny object in this relatively large place was at some point owned by another living, breathing human being. I just think that's fascinating. And whether it was last week or 80 years ago, that ownership carried with it some kind of significance or meaning or even responsibility. And I think that's wonderful, but also intensely sad, because it reminds me that every single object you ever own, everyone you ever know even, will eventually not be yours or to do with you. You'll either move on or eventually die and leave it behind, and it might end up in the junk shop just like that. One of the most interesting things I found in there was a pair of red binoculars from a theatre in London. And the first thing I found funny about this particular object was the fact that it had all these labels all over it that said, "Don't remove," and "Put back in holder after use," and things like that. And here it was, in a town, in a junk shop, miles away from London, so that clearly didn't work. And I just sort of want to know its story. Like, imagine that. Imagine knowing how it got there, the exact route that it took to get to that specific place in the world. The second thing I found interesting about it was holding it up to my face and looking through it, just like all the people who used it back when it was in use did. And I like to imagine, what were they watching? Who were they? Why were they in the theatre? Did they like it? Did they not like it? Who knows? Really interesting idea. This video was just a quick idea. I was basically just testing out if it would work. I don't know if it did or not until, obviously, either it's sitting on my computer to be forgotten or uploaded to YouTube. I hope you took some sort of enjoyment in it, and I will see you next time.